Okay. I'm gonna ask you to mute yourself, please. Don't forget about it. So I'm gonna mute here one person. So we don't disturb the recording. However, we're gonna have some moment in which we can all unmute ourselves. Don't worry. So thank you everyone for being here tonight. My name is Caro. I'm super happy to be here presenting you this project we have been running for a while with so many nice experiences and results. We're really happy about it, which is the DEGIS Buddy Program. And I'm over here to explain you a bit about the journey you can live up once you decide to join this program, which is one piece of the puzzle in your experience in Germany. We hope so. So this is the agenda for today. So you are all aware of what we're going to talk about. We're going to do this quick exercise to know who is here, where we all come from, where we're living, and in which part of Germany. I'm going to explain briefly about what DEGIS is for those who don't know us yet. And then I'm going to, of course, talk about the buddy program, how it works, what is in there for you if you choose to be a newbie or if you are applying to become a veteran, what do you get from it? We're going to open for some questions about the program. And then at the end, we're going to open up for this exercise, dividing you all in breakout rooms so you can also get to know each other. One disclaimer, this is not a call about doubts and tips about life in Germany. That's not the objective of this webinar. We have others that talk about this in DEGIS. You can always feel free to search us on YouTube. There are a lot of recordings of past webinars. We are gonna have new webinars soon about to focus on the winter semester, which is coming. But this call right now, it's not about finding accommodation. It's not about tips and tricks about Germany. This is specifically about the buddy program. Okay. So, moving forward, firstly introducing myself. I already told you my name is Caro Figueiredo. If you're wondering, that's a Brazilian surname. I come from Brazil. I am the general coordinator at DEGIS, so I pretty much lead the national team, our headquarters, which stay in Berlin, although we count on this huge network of volunteers all over Germany. And I came to Berlin 5 years ago. I came to pursue my master's. So I first studied law back in Brazil. Then I decided I wanted to do a master's abroad. I chose Germany. I chose a specific university called Hertie School, which is in Berlin. So as most of you or all of you, I came to Germany as an international student once. And back then there was no DEGIS. So I really wish I had something like DEGIS, promoting experiences, promoting connections, such as the ones we're doing right now, to help me in my first steps. And although I didn't have that back then, that fueled me even more to be here, working with this organization to help all of you to fulfill your dreams and goals and have the best of your time possible here in Germany. So, this is the basics about me. Oh, just one disclaimer as well. We're gonna have a moment at the end for questions and answers. However, feel free to also keep, if something comes in your mind, you can put it on the chat. We're gonna read it later. But as well at the end, we're gonna also open the mic if you want to ask directly. But in this meantime, put it in the chat if you don't want to forget about your question. Okay? So, after you got to know me, I would like to get to know you a bit better as well. So I'm gonna ask you to all get your phones right now and scan this QR code. If you cannot scan the QR code, if you're joining, for example, you don't have a phone near you, you can just simply go to this website, slido.com, and type this code over here. So I'm gonna move my screen to here. I want to know mostly where you're coming from. So we have a big India, which means we have a significant amount of people coming from India. We have Malaysia, Nigeria, we have Syria, we have UK, Switzerland, Pakistan. Okay, I'm gonna do it myself as well. So Brazil is represented because I cannot see Brazil here yet. So we have Egypt, Ghana. Okay. Just sent my Brazil over there. Where else? For those who didn't get it, you just scan this QR code. The page is gonna show up on your phones and it's gonna ask you to answer the question. So if you cannot scan the QR code, okay, someone is someone is drawing on my screen. Don't do that. Don't click on it. Just type it, slido.com, on your browser and then type the code, or you can scan the QR code with your camera. So we have Turkey, we have Nigeria is big, is getting big, and Pakistan as well, which means that we have people over here representing. So what else we have new here? If you, for some reason, cannot manage, you can also type it on the chat. It's fine. We're going to read it as well. Okay. So I'm gonna move to the next question because we got to know a bit about who's around, the level of diversity we're having here. I'm very happy. We have a lot of, oh, I think Yemen is new, so welcome, whoever is from Yemen. I'm gonna change the question. So keep your phones with you because the question is gonna change. I'm gonna ask you another answer. Next question. Which city are you living right now in Germany, or you're going to live in Germany? So if you're already living in Germany, you say the city, or if you're yet to come, yet to arrive, I want to know where you are. Oh, big Kassel. Means we have a lot of people from Kassel over here. Stuttgart, Schmalkalden. Welcome, Schmalkalden people. Always good to have you. Kassel. Senftenberg. I've never seen the city. Very nice, very welcome. Schweinfurt, Ansbach, Chemnitz, Nuremberg, Göttingen, Köln. Oh, Göttingen is big. So we have more people over here. Hamburg, Freiburg, Frankfurt am Main. Who else is here? Berlin is big, always. We Berliners are usually come to these things. Mush and Gladbach. That's new for me as well. Okay. Göttingen, Köln, Hamburg getting bigger. Dresden, welcome. Okay. We are spread. That's interesting. We're well spread over here. Uh, okay. So again, if you couldn't work it out with the app, you can feel free to write it on the chat. I have one last question for you now. So let me check the chat. Okay. Someone said it's in Benin City, Nigeria, but in which city in Germany are you coming? Tell me. And someone said they're in Spandau. Spandau is pretty much Berlin, right? But yeah, it's a lovely city. I really like it. Seftenberg is near to Cottbus, in Brandenburg Technical University. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so last question, guys. Okay, this one is important. It's very relevant to our exercise. I just saw someone from Ilmenau filled in. Nice, welcome. Very important for our exercise. I wanted to send one emoji to express how you're feeling with the upcoming winter semester. When you think about winter semester, this coming to Germany or a new semester if you're already here. Okay, a lot of people are feeling cold already. Some people feel peaceful, some people feel melted, some people feel cloudy, some people feel a bit anxious, maybe. What else? No one's feeling like hyped. Come on. Someone's happy, some people feel like lovely. Okay, I like the people feeling hyped as well. It's okay to feel anxious or to feel maybe in doubt about some things. Some people are emotional and some people are feeling more than one thing, so lovely and like cool glasses. Some people are feeling hot instead of cold. That's interesting. Maybe you're coming from somewhere which is colder than Germany. That's possible as well. Someone sent us cool. I hope you're okay. Some people sent like this shy monkey. The German flag, always good to feel integrated as well. Okay, a lot of people sending lovely, a lot of people sending melting, and a lot of people sending cold. That's very interesting. If you cannot manage to do this, you can also send on the chat how you're feeling about it, like whatever. Uh, let me put my emoji over here. I think my emoji is. I am gonna send the heart as well, the in love person, because I think I always like winter semester. I'm gonna tell you why I like the winter semester in Germany. It's because this is the semester when we have the biggest influx of new people coming to Germany. So a lot of cool people to get to know, people who are arriving with you, people who are already there. It's very exciting to get to know a new culture if you don't know it yet. Of course, there are a lot of new things and it can be a bit overwhelming sometimes, you're not gonna lie. However, it's also a great opportunity for you to get to know new things. So we are always very hyped in DEGIS whenever we have this winter semester coming. It's very, very important to us. And we are happy you are around with us on this journey as well. Okay, so this was just an icebreaker. So we got to know how uh how we are over here, what's the crowd. Thank you so much for being here and for sharing where you're coming from, where you're going to, and of course how are you feeling, because we know that um the it's very complex to be an international student in Germany, if I'm assuming most of us are over here. Of course, we are very open to German students. However, we don't have that many yet in our community. And we wish you welcome more. So if you know any German who would like to join our community, bring them along. But I want to explain a bit more about DEGIS and who we are. So DEGIS is an acronym in German, but it stands, if you translate it, to German Association for International Students. So we are, and we are happy to be the largest community for international students and talent in Germany. Um, we are made by international students for international students and talent. And our mission, the reason why we exist, is to support every international student and talent in Germany to achieve their dreams and goals. So we know we all come here for a reason. We all have our objectives over here. Maybe we are planning to stay for a year, for 4 years, forever. I don't know. Whatever you're planning, we want to be a platform that it's here to help you to do whatever you want. If it's building a career, being like an excellent student, or making friends, being happy in general, that's what we want for you. And um, we count on a big, big, big online community. So you are part of this online community, whoever follows us on Instagram, of more than 40,000 people at the moment. However, we also work offline, which is very interesting. So we know that this online environment is really good to put people together, like as many people as possible, connect people from different cities. However, we also know that local impact and local community matters. So we count on local teams, local communities in 46 German cities right now. If you want to know if there's a city chapter in the city you're going to, if you want to know more about it, follow them on Instagram or connect somehow, go to our website over here, degis.info/city chapter city then chapters. I'm gonna ask, I'm not sure if Mitali or Steffi are around. If you could just paste this address on the chat at some point.
I'll check
Um,
now.
all right, thank you so much. And of course, please follow us on Instagram as well. If you don't already, I imagine many of you found us and found this webinar through Instagram. But if you don't, follow us at DEGIS Network. We share more opportunities like the Buddy Program or webinars like this and others that are yet to come, and a lot of tips for international students on every matter you might need in your journey. So, as I told you that we are here at DEGIS to give you this platform, provide you these opportunities to be better and to do better in Germany in whatever is your journey over here. And that's why a few years ago in 2021, we started the Buddy Program, DEGIS Buddy Program. So you might know what a Buddy Program is. So many universities have one. So pretty much this idea of matching a new student to a more experienced one, it exists. However, DEGIS Buddy Program is the only one which is doing this across Germany. So we're not doing it in only one city or only one university. We are doing this across Germany. Of course, the matches are going to be local. It makes no sense for us to match you with someone who is not in your city or not gonna be in your city. However, we get to create this nationwide community as well. So you have this opportunity to join this broader community and to get to know people who are living the same experience as you, however, in another city. And how cool is that, right? And that's the objective. We want to connect international students and talents, starting their experience coming to Germany to more experienced ones. So you get someone who has been in your shoes before. And so we count specifically on two kinds of people over here with us. So first people are the new joiners. We call them newbies. So international students who are starting their studies right now, winter semester 2025, October around, right? It's when usually the universities start their semester. It's when we start also the program. And what do you get from becoming a newbie in our DEGIS Buddy program? You're gonna get this personal support on your first steps by someone who was in your shoes once. So someone who has been through that, who knows the ways and the tips and tricks of doing what you're about to start doing. And of course, you get to connect to this network. You get to connect to this community of Diggies in the online community, of course, joining events like this, but also you get to connect to the city chapters, to the local teams which might exist in the city you're going to study in. And then we also count on the veterans, and the veterans are very, very important. If anyone over here is applying to become a veteran or is still making up your mind about it, I want to tell you how important the veterans are and how much we need them, because these are the people who are going to actually provide the support and help us building these very strong local communities. And we are really happy to say that today we count on a lot of veterans that were newbies once. So last year they were newbies. This year they say, okay, I want to give back because what was given to me was so good, so nice that I want to give them this back to other people who are going to be on the same situation I was 1 year ago. So veterans are students who can be international or German students, sorry, who have been in Germany for at least 6 months. We ask for this at least 6 months just so we are sure that these people can actually teach something, like share something that is valuable, um, give some experience, some inside tricks, inside tips. And we think it's very interesting for them also because first, by becoming a veteran, you're going to earn a volunteer certificate. And we certify every volunteer that joined DEGIS. And on this case, wouldn't be different. As a veteran, you can earn a certificate that comes from 6 to 12 hours. The difference is that if you're willing to become a leader of a batch, then you earn more hours. If not, there's no problem at all. You earn your 6 hours and then you're just a veteran supporting the batch in the local level. Of course, these people, these veterans, they're going to get very well connected, not only to the newbies, but to the other international students we have in our network nationally, but also locally on the city chapters. And this amazing, amazing chance to earn positive karma. You know, you're doing good to your community, you're giving back. And that's very, very rewarding. I don't know how many of you do volunteer work. I'm crazy about volunteer work. I have been doing this for my whole life. And first, it feels good. And second, it's really good for your resume, especially here in Germany. So if you have in your resume, once you're out and about looking for a job and you have in your resume that you have this sort of experience, you can be sure that this is going to be very, very valuable. So these are the two main characters we have here. And in practice, what the veteran is gonna do to the newbies. It's not that crazy. The one thing that we ask for them 5 main things. First, to promote a meet and greet. So first meeting, get to know each other. It can be online if people are not all around, but we really encourage everyone to meet in person. Second, the veteran is supposed to give tips on bureaucracy, facilities, the life in the new city, tips on how to find the perfect flat, or tips on where to eat, where to do groceries. However, we have to remember that the veteran um is not like has no power over helping you with a lot of resources on doing very important things. For example, finding an accommodation. They can give you the tips, they can show you the way, they can maybe connect you to some people. However, there are some limits on what they can actually do, and it depends on the case by case. The third thing that we ask them to do is to show you around the city, like organize a city sightseeing, take you to a Christmas market or just a city nearby with the other newbies. So go around with you, move around, show you how the city works. The fourth thing is this is like until the third one, usually it's on the first month, second month when you have just arrived, you're still getting to know. From that onwards, the idea is that the veteran is going to do monthly check-ins with the newbies. Because this program, it doesn't last for 2 months, it lasts for 6 months. The idea is that the veteran and the newbies are connected through the whole semester, and the semester starts in October and ends in April. So we expect that from October to April, the veteran is checking in with the newbies at least once a month. That can be a message, that can be an email, that can be a call, that can be whatever. Just make sure that we're having this contact at least once a month to check if the person is okay, they're needing something, if they have questions, if they want simply to hang out, have a beer together or something. And of course, we expect the veteran to help us building this bridge between DEGIS locally and nationally and the newbies as well. So we can all be a very vibrant community all together. So this is pretty much what the program is and what we expect, the main tasks we are asking from veterans. And then, but mostly what we ask is like this genuine connection to happen, and people really willing to engage to the endeavors from veterans, and the veterans really wanting to support newbies. So I brought you here two testimonials. These are testimonials from the last edition, so 2024 edition. And I was really happy to read from them, because they say exactly what we aim from this program. So from Prerna, who was a newbie in Trier, and we're gonna ask her to be a veteran now because she was a rock star. So she said that her experience with the buddy program was fantastic, and that is almost entirely because I was paired with my veteran. So the veteran played a very big role. He has become a close friend. He's super friendly and immediately made me feel at home here. He not only helped me with the stressful things like finding accommodation and sorting out my German paperwork, but also showed me how to enjoy the city. Very important. Thanks to him, I've explored amazing hiking trails and gotten to know the best places around Trier. So this is the essence, though, the buddy really feeling supported, not only on the overwhelming things like bureaucracy, finding accommodation, but actually in the good life of being in the city they are at and how to enjoy this new city. And then on the other side, I also brought this testimonial from Vanessa, who was a veteran in Schmalkalden. Um, she says that overall, I really enjoyed engaging with the newbies. Everyone was friendly, open, and eager to share their culture, which made the exchange both enriching and enjoyable. It was also a great opportunity for me to improve my English skills with their support. Very important, because that's if you're also looking for improving English skills, or even German if you're willing to find like a tandem partner or something. Additionally, it was fascinating to connect with people from different countries, gain international perspectives, and develop intercultural communication skills while building meaningful connections. So that's what I have been saying, that being a veteran is not only fulfilling tasks, but also putting yourself out there to meet new people and to make connections and to build a very meaningful and diverse network. And that's everything we want you to do. Okay, so I think I talked a lot over here. I'm not sure if you feel the same. I feel a bit. So I would like to see a bit more about questions. I cannot see the chat. Mitali, can you help me reading the chat if there's anything over there?
Yes.
Okay. I can open the chat now, actually. Okay, so no, there are no questions in the chat. So I would like to know if anyone here around would like to ask a question. You can raise your hand, or right now you can open your mic and ask.
Hi, I would like to ask one question.
Okay, can you tell me your name,
Yes,
please?
my name is Taha, and I'm from UK.
All right. Hi. Welcome, Taha.
Hello. Actually, my question was, how do we actually apply for the buddy program as a newbie?
Very good question. You go to our website. Can Mitali send the link over here as well? You go to our website, degis.info, and there's a page for the buddy program over there. It's also in the link in our bio on Instagram. Over there, you fill up your application, and then you're gonna get all the confirmations by email. Okay, I got here.
Thank you. Thank you for the answer.
Hey, here it's on the chat. Mitali, can you send the specific page for the buddy program on the website? She sent the general website, which is nice. Feel free to navigate over there. But there's a page specifically. I got the question over here on the chat. What kind of support do you give to people outside Germany? Unfortunately, we don't get to give any support for people who are outside Germany. We are as much as we have a big community, we're still a very small NGO, and we focus our efforts on people who have arrived here in Germany. However, if you get matched and you're about to start your studies in the winter, of course, you can maintain contact to your buddies online until you arrive over here. Priyanka sent here on the chat. So I'm about to go to Ansbach for studies, but I'm open to being paired with someone in Nuremberg or Fürth if veterans are not available in Ansbach. Will this be taken into consideration at the time of pairing? Yes. So one thing that you're going to see on the application is that we cannot offer that yourself, like a newbie is going to get one veteran only and vice versa, because we usually have way more newbies than veterans applying, right? Then what we do is actually we do batches. One to three veterans get a group of newbies, and then we are all a happy family and a team. If we don't get to find someone in your city to be a veteran or to be a newbie, we're gonna reach out to you and say, hey, we couldn't find someone to match you, unfortunately, which is the city it's closer to you and you'll be willing to be matched. And then we check it case by case. So we do the maximum, the possible we can to match with someone, unless it's like no possible at all. And still you're gonna get to know about it and get some other alternatives in order to connect to the community. So yes, you can be matched to someone who is not actually in your city if you're willing to. How do I apply as a veteran? Kingsley asked. As the same way as a buddy on the website. Same link Vitali shared over here on the buddy program. On the same form, you're gonna just mark if you're new, if you're about to start in the winter semester, or if you're here in Germany for longer than 6 months. If you fill one of those, then you're gonna be allocated to the right box. If you're gonna get this message on, yeah, hey, you are eligible to become a veteran or a newbie in your case. So apply over the link Vitali just shared here on the chat and join our program. Okay, let me see over here. I just answered.
Uh,
Just answered Kingsley.
Hello.
Gulan, just 1 minute. I have a few other questions. I'll ask you. I'll call you in a minute. Oh, can ex-students be a veteran from the registration form? Asking my university. It seems like I should be a student now. Abhishek, no, you can still be a veteran as a former student. You can just tell us what was your university once you were a student. But you can still apply if you're already graduated. Actually, we would love to have people who already graduated as well, because I feel it's a very valid experience. Gulan, do you want to ask now?
Yeah. So I was applying for a veteran in the website, and I wasn't able to find my university in the available list. So that, yeah.
I think there's an option called not listed.
Okay. Okay. Sure.
Just to the not listed. I'm sorry for that, not having.
Yeah.
Later we're gonna do, but the most important is the city.
Yep.
So if you get to find your city, that's perfect for us.
Okay. So the city wasn't listed, so that is why I was.
And then there's a field as well.
Okay.
For city, there's a field. Like if your city is not listed, type the name of your city over here.
Sure.
Then we get to also map new cities, because over
Got
there
it.
is the list of cities we already have. But
Okay. Yeah.
every year we get new applications for new cities, and that's actually very good for us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so how are you? I'm good. Hope everyone is fine. I am Muhammad Hassan. Jamil. My question is there any upcoming events of the DEGIS program? What will it impact for upcoming students coming to Germany? Yeah. So when the winter semester starts, I'm gonna talk about this very soon in the next slide, actually. We usually organize the series of events, national events, also webinars, so everyone can join, about everything you need to know about life in Germany. So what to do when you first arrive, how to learn German, how to land a job, and things like that. So this is programmed to start next month. So when we start preparing for winter semester, that you can expect. To know more about it, just follow us on Instagram because everything is always announced over there. However, our city chapter, so the local teams in every city, they're always promoting events. So you can also on the website, on that page that Mitali shared first, the city chapter, uh, degis.info/city chapter, you can find, you can see if there is a city chapter in the city you're going to study at, and then you can follow them on Instagram to get to know if they're going to do meets and greets, webinars, or picnics and things like this, because that's also expected to happen. Okay, anyone else have any other question about the buddy program or about DEGIS maybe? Mm. Can I get a recording slides of this? Yes, as we said in the beginning of the call, we are recording to send it back to all of you and also to your friends who could not come. So you're gonna get all of it. What I was going to suggest is for us maybe to move to the breakout room.
Nivin, can you hear my voice clearly?
Yes,
I
yes,
do have
yes.
one question as well as a veteran.
Hi, Sefa. How are you
So yeah,
doing?
I'm good. Just came back from the laboratory and I'm still preparing my meal. This is why I sometimes close my
You're
camera.
juggling things.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's the. My question is like, what would be the criteria for the veterans be chosen or match with the neighboring cities? Like I'm in Dresden, so the furthest, like the farthest city for me is like Leipzig, etc. Or can it be like even more further, depending on the availability?
So the criteria for choosing veterans is that they are here for longer than 6 months. That's it. So we don't have a big set of criteria because we also want to give opportunity to as much people as we can. For the matching, usually we take into consideration the willing of the newbie. If the newbie tells, okay, I'm willing to be matched until this far, then we take that into consideration. Because we think for them, it's the challenges of understanding how to move, where to go are harder. But priority number one, you're gonna get matched to people in your city. And then as we get newbies that don't get that many veterans, we're gonna ask them, okay, which are the cities you're willing to get matched to? So we give them priority on that. Make sense?
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much, Sefa. So, okay, as I was saying, uh, this is a webinar talking specific about Buddy program. We hope you understood how it works. We have registrations open until September 14. So a few days, but don't waste time. So you are already uh guaranteeing your spot on your batch and everything like this. Um, and after that, we're gonna run the matches. This can take a bit long, like around 2 weeks, because we do everything manually. We really look into each case and we want to do the best matches possible. But you can expect to hear from us by the end of September. So we start the batch. You get introduced to your buddies in the beginning of October, because it's also when we get the beginning of the semester, right? Um, I got someone here, Ruturaj. Hey, hope you're all doing well. I'm from Maharashtra, India, and my question is on the website I accepted all terms and conditions, but at the end of the conditions, it shows unfortunately you're not able to join the buddy program before the submit button. Okay, but have you filled all the mandatory fields? Maybe? Because it's hard for us to see. So I wanted to tell you, if you have any questions and any technical problems, for example, like this is hard for me to see because I cannot see your screen. So if you can please take a screenshot of what's going on. Maybe if you can record the screen and send it to this email, buddy@degis.info. This is the official email in which we're doing all communications It's where you're getting all the messages, all the reminders for webinars, and it's where you're gonna hear from us when we do the matchings. So also, if you have any technical issues with the application, send it to this email and we're gonna take a look at it. Okay? So, as I was saying, stay tuned to your emails because we're gonna tell you about the upcoming webinars on everything you need to know about life in Germany. So, welcome to Germany webinars, we call them. And also on your Instagram, because over there we also share everything, pretty much everything. Okay, so I want to do something over here. I'm gonna open breakout rooms, and this is how it's gonna work. This is the German map. If you don't know it yet, first time, that's time to start to know the German map. Why this is important? Because every time you want to, I want to go to Bavaria. How far is it, Bavaria? Now you know. Or to go to the Ostsee. I want to go to the extreme north or to Hamburg. Now you know. And how long it might take and what's the region. So this is something everyone needs to be very familiar at some point living in Germany. Over here, you got the main cities. If you don't know in which region you are at, you can zoom in. If it's not here, you can Google it and find out. And over here is the list of the breakout rooms we're gonna open right now. Once I open these breakout rooms, you just join the one that it's related to your region. So it's not city based, but it's region based. So if you are in Potsdam, then you go to the Berlin Brandenburg one. If you are in Düsseldorf, then you go to the Nordrhein-Westfalen one. If you are in Erfurt, then you go to Thuringen one. That's how it works. So I'm going to open the breakout rooms over here. Just opened. If you don't know how to join breakout rooms, you just click on the three dots in the control panel and you click on breakout rooms and it's gonna show the 11 rooms I just opened. And then you join the one that is related to the region you are living or about to live in. Okay? I see some questions on the chat over here. Hamburg is on the list, of course, because Hamburg is not a city-based list. So Hamburg's not on the list. Sorry. So join the Schleswig-Holstein one because Hamburg is a city itself. So if you are in Hamburg, join the Schleswig-Holstein one, number 1. If you are in Berlin, join the Berlin-Brandenburg one, which is number 5. And if you are in Bremen, where is Bremen? If you are in Bremen, you join the red one. Which was the red one? Okay. You join the Niedersachsen one if you're in Bremen. Sachsen is on the list, of course. Sachsen-Anhalt. I put all of them together because they're too close, Dominic. You can join the Sachsen-Anhalt. So you have more people to get to know. Okay, everyone joining? Still many people unassigned. People who are still unassigned. Can I help you with something? Dominic, did you? You found left. Okay. Gulan, Ruturaj, Muhammad, Asif, do you have any issue?
Hello, hi. It's Asif here, Mohammed Asif. No, I don't have any issue. Actually, there is no one in uh NRW group, so that's why I joined
What's
here.
your group?
NRW, and I'm not a newbie. I am the Düsseldorf chapter president, so no worries. I know.
Oh, okay, okay. You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
choose another one if you want, or I can just hang out over here. It's fine.
Okay, sure. I will do that.
Pujit, Ruturaj, people around, Muhammad. Dominic, you came back? Any issue?
Hi, Miss.
Hi, Muhammad. Any issue?
I'm Mohammed Hassan, from Pakistan. Miss, can you tell me, Miss, is there any upcoming events for students,
Yes,
or will it
I
will
mentioned.
be impactful?
I mentioned that you have to follow our Instagram to get to know about we don't have any announced, but you get to know it from it on our Instagram page. I mentioned this
Uh,
minutes ago.
and Miss, will it be impactful for other students as well when it coming to Germany for upcoming winter intake?
What do you mean?
Miss, I said when I landed in Germany, will it be impactful for me and also other students?
Yeah, we hope so. That's why we do them, the events.
Okay, Miss, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me just stop the recording because some people want to hear from me.